You know what? It's going to go in the back of my truck for now. No sense having it here. It's going back in my truck. It's going in the Ford until I get the big beast in there. Okay. All right, we're running around. We're shooting videos today. I've got a lot of cool products to show you guys. And these guys that help me out like me to show you their products. It's good for them. It's good for me. It's good for you guys. You get to see some cool stuff. But check this out. A little bit of an update here for you today. This is the fuel tank for the jet engine, jet truck. 16 gallons. Should last me a couple of seconds. In an effort to tidy this place up, created some storage space up here, moving things around. I'll tell you a little bit about the studio. I've got a vision. The visions. I have them quite often. I can't tell you about all of them. But we're going to extend the paneling all the way to here. Might paint the whole roof, the whole ceiling this color. Going to put the paneling all the way down this side, clean that up right there. Now that's my green screen. That's for a little project I've got coming up. I know there's always projects. I have too many. I can't control thoughts in my head. I have too many things to do. And then, then an opportunity will present itself like a jet engine. And then there go things. I got things in my head again. IQR looks a little sad right there, doesn't it? But don't worry, it's going to get cleaned up. I had to take the suspension out of it, making some changes to it. I have to shoot some videos. That's going to go back in. We're going to get it cleaned back up, ready for the show in Toronto. I think I just got an 800R motor from a really cool kid who follows us on YouTube and social media. Very nice guy. I'll tell you more about that when we get everything finalized. 800R motor means what?
860.
That's right, 860 big bore. So we're going to do that. So I don't know if the big bore is going to go in the Rev, the Monster Rev. Probably will. Maybe take the 827 out and put it in this Renegade right here. With the 827, I can run improved in some drag races, so we might just do that. Have to make a few little changes to this. Feel kind of sorry for Keeley because he blew his motor up, so I've got the lower end of this motor here and some cylinders. I might give him those. Let me see what else. Okay, the jet. The jet is very popular because it is awesome. The jet of awesomeness. Just making some changes to the cradle we made. I wanted to make sure that this ran, so we sort of threw things together, and you know what, it does run. So that's great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lower it a little bit in the cradle, make a little bit better of a mounting system. JL is out here getting everything ready. We got plates. Going to lower it, mount it up, going on the back of the cruiser. We're going to go out and take a look at the cruiser in a few minutes. A lot of people want to know what hardware we're bringing to the show in Toronto. Pretty much everything's going to be there. Whatever we have that's kind of ready, running or not, cool stuff, that all the things you guys want to see. Keeley's turbocharged RX-1's going to be there. The Elan's going to be there. Trust me, everything will be put together. The jet truck's going to be there. The IQRs are going to be there. The Fat Cat, the three-wheelers, the Razor. I know you keep asking me about this enticer. I had a guy pull up beside me coming here the other day. Get that enticer done. Rolled his window down. It's pretty funny. Really nice guy. It is going to get done. It will.
Was his name Jamie?
His name wasn't Jamie. But we're doing the best we can, guys. These bags under the eyes, trust me, we're working hard. Come on, check this out. This really is an awesome beast of a machine here. I had this parked for, boy, I think the last time we used this truck was over a year ago when we went to my camp. So that was in July. So a year ago, July. Had it parked, the mice were into it. I took the batteries out. I needed the batteries in the Ford, put the new batteries in, and I mean, this is how it starts. Stupid mice. I can smell them. No respect. That's it. This truck is just an amazing thing. 4.2 liter turbocharged. I put the turbo in it. Now usually has a water to air intercooler. I've tried air to air intercoolers, and you know what? This is more effective, especially for a 4x4 when you're not really getting the high speeds on the highway. So you've got the cooling that you need with a water to air intercooler. It's got the fan on there. You can turn it on and off. When I go in the deep water up to here, I just turn the fan off. This has an onboard air compressor system. It's locked front and rear. It's got a factory Toyota locker in the rear out of 100 series. And it's got an ARB locker in the front. Now we're gonna have to modify things a little bit. The jet engine's going right on here. I'm probably gonna put a little bit of protection over this back window. I do have a bar that goes across here, but Jamie smashed it off in the bush when we were on our last trip. This was really bad when I pulled it out. It was all corroded and nasty, and I used the Swabby's AlumaClean on it, and it cleaned it up just great. Check this out. Now I made this high flow intake on it, snorkel obviously, with a custom snorkel box or air box on it. Nobody makes a snorkel that flows enough air to feed the turbocharged engine. Now there's not a lot of power coming out of this. I think I dynoed it at a moderate setting of about 8 pounds years ago, and it was 140 horsepower at the wheels. Now that I sort of boosted things up a little bit, running about 15 pounds, it's probably up around 190. Not a whole lot of power, but it is a 1-ton truck, and barely even sounds like a diesel, right? But check this out. Such a nice truck to drive in. It's so comfortable.
Who's driving it to Toronto with a jet engine in the back?
Oh, I don't know who I trust. So I'm gonna make that jet console right here. Everything will start being throttles and cables will come right through here. I'm gonna have an emergency fuel cutoff. I'm gonna have a drag chute, throttle, fuel cutoff. A whole bunch of buttons I can click so they look good. It's got to have a whole bunch of buttons and switches.
Been a while since I played in this thing.
gonna be a good jet truck.
Hey?
It's gonna be awesome.
Crazy. Are there any yet?
Are there any what?
Jet Land Cruisers.
I haven't seen a jet Land Cruiser, and I've never seen a jet truck in the mud. I've never seen a jet truck do the mud, and I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll do that motocross track too. That'd be pretty impressive. Do that with a jet engine on the back. I think so. That's a Cruiser. I'm gonna do a little bit of brake work to it. Get the brakes kind of tuned up a little bit because gotta make sure she can stop. What's the fastest a Land Cruiser can do? 70 series Land Cruiser. I don't know, we'll see. Might be a little bit of speed wobbling going on. Not too much happening with the Razor. Three-wheelers are awesome as usual. But we woke up this morning and it was 7 degrees here. Very cold. And it's awesome because weather's getting colder. That means snow's on the way.
40 centimeters in Calgary.
40 centimeters?
Cumulative.
That's awesome. Right on.
In September.
Yeah. Keely's selling this Honda Shadow. Oh, no, don't talk to me like that. Don't you talk to me like that. You want some food. Yeah. At least I can do. He eats all the mice, right? Yeah. There you go. I'll never say I didn't do anything nice for a cat. All right. Yeah, I've got parts coming to finish off the IQR. Got some cool wraps coming. Have you guys seen the new 600 RS? 2015? It's coming too. Now, back on to other stuff, Jamie. Let's get her done. Oh, and don't forget to check out my forum, guys. You guys got to come on my forum. It's a lot easier for us to answer questions. You guys can see the stuff we're doing. I put more information on there than anywhere else. I'll be compiling a list of, all the things that I've done on the Rev, on the IQR. You guys have a lot of questions about the different parts and pieces that I use. That's where I'm going to put them up. So I hope to see you on that forum.